Hello guys, I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about what if Deku was the ultimate nomu. Oh, sorry, just ate. So Deku wakes up in his brand new dorm as Principal Nezu comes out and says, "Hello, Mr. Izuku." As Deku says, uh, "Thanks." As Principal Nezu says, "So, are you ready to go to the UA?" As Deku says, "Sure." So, Izuku puts on his UA uniform but with modified things. So, he wears gloves now and he wears an eye patch. So, as Deku arrives there, everybody sees a large man with several scars around him, like stitching. So, when he arrives, he sees he sees Classman A. As Deku says, I guess that some people have well, gigantification quirks or something like that. As he opens the door, as the whole of Class 1A is there, including Principal Nezu and Mr. Aizawa. As Principal Nezu says, "Ah, you finally came." As Deku says, "Hello, Mr. Nezu." As as While Jiro says, "Izuku," as she runs over there and hugs him. As Deku says, "It's been a long time, but I think I should take a rest now." As Jiro says, "Oh, right." as some of the girls there are wondering, "So, I didn't know Jiro likes that guy that much." As Deku sits down right next to Jiro. So there as the end of the day comes, well, Aizawa says that they're going to be doing a sports festival soon, so get ready. As they start leaving. So when Deku and Jiro leave, Jiro says that she's going to be living in the dorms now. So Deku says, "Really? Didn't know that you're living in the dorms just like me." As Jiro says, "Yeah." As Jiro goes with Deku to her dormitory, which is right next to Deku. So that him and Jiro start talking as Deku says, "So, how's been the bastard?" As Jiro says, "Bastard? What do you mean?" As Deku says, "Bakugo." As Jiro says, "Oh, he's been pretty horrible. He's just bullying me." As Deku says, "What?" As she says, Don't worry." As Deku says, "Fine, Jiro." As he sits down. Jiro as Jiro sees that he still has his scar. As she takes off his eye patch, as he says, "So, Izuku, I'm really happy that you're safe." As shit. As she shit crap. So she says, "I'm so happy that you're safe." As she hugs Deku. As she says, "Izuku, can you be my boyfriend?" As Deku looks at her and says, "I love you too." As they passionately kiss. So this is going to be an 18 bunch, so any of you that are younger than 18, so get out, because this is going to get a little bit more spicy. So they both start kissing passionately um as shit. Jill starts taking off her clothes as Deku takes off his boxers, showing off his large tube. As she shows off her cat. her. They start getting, they start thrusting into each other. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube, because I did put 18 plus on this video. So if any of you that are not like old enough, get out already. So after that whole night, they wake up. Shit, why this keeps happening? So she, him and Deku wake up as Deku says, as Deku sees Jiro asleep. As Deku says to Jiro, morning, as she kisses her as he starts leaving. So Deku starts training a little bit, training with one of his quirks being cold steel, which now has a brand new ability to it, which is the ability to transform his body into basically like claws and other and basically, if you've seen like Carnage, it would he was able to transform his arm into like a axe or something like that. It's basically like that. So Deku starts training with this quirk until he feels something inside of him. It feels like burning. As Deku the inhales, as he exhales fire, as Deku says, "Wait, what?" As Deku says, "I never remembered that I had this quirk." As Deku remembers about his father, he says that he remembers that the orphanage said that his father had a fire breathing quirk while his mother had a dragon quirk or some sort of lizard quirk. So Deku says, maybe this is my actual quirk, the quirk that I was actually born with. As she remembers how did we get there. He remembers that day. So when he got captured by the villains, they said that they remember that they see the hair and the eyes of the man, a similar man and woman that have the same hair and eye color. They said that they actually killed them. As Deku is still furious, as he punches the robot, being a some sort of training robot, so hard that it exploded. As his arms turn into black scales, as Deku says, "I'm gonna kill you all for one." As Deku just calms down. So All Might appears as says Izuku, as Deku says, "All Might." As he bows down to All Might, as All Might says, "You don't have to be formal." As Deku says, fine. As All For One says, "I know your pain, Izuku." Ah, shit. Kia, I know your pain, Izuku, but it's better to let it go. As Deku says, "Let it go." You know what they did to me? They turned me into this freak. Shit. They turned me into this goddamn freak, All Might. As All Might says, "Please, you have to keep patient, and then you'll get your revenge." As Deku says, "Fine, All Might." As All Might says, "Kinda sympathize with you, because my master died because of All For One." As Deku says, "Really?" As he says, "Yes, my master, Nana Shimura, she was killed by All For One back in the day." As Deku says, you actually act like a father to me." As All Might says, "Really?" As Deku says, "Yeah, All For One just used me as his goddamn meat puppet. But you were just like a father." As he says, "Thank you, Mr. Izuku. Thank you, Mr. Midoriya." As Izuku starts training again, as As All Might says, so are you going to become a hero? As Deku says, yeah, but I don't want to go into that. I'm just going to be watching the UA Sports Festival. As All Might says, why? As Deku says, I technically have um I take 11 freaking quirks, All Might. So I think it's better if I don't go go fighting in there. I think it's better if I just watch. As All Might says, sure, Izuku. So they leave as they go back to the dorms. So as he's going back to the dorms, he sees that the other class 1A members are there, including Bakugo. Deku just pushes just goes off there as well. What the fuck? Wait for Sorry about that. So he just pushes on as Bakugo says Izuku, as Deku looks at the Bakugo as Bakugo says, I'm sorry. As Deku says, sorry. Bakugo says that I'm sorry for everything that I've done to you. I'm sorry that I made you jump. I'm sorry that I accidentally turned you into this freak. I'm sorry. As Deku looks at him, Deku says, apology accepted. As he says, really? As Deku says, yeah. Being turned into a monster made me think. I'll be going now. As he goes back to his room and goes to sleep. So I hope you liked the video, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. And by the way guys, so the next series that I'm making and the next video that I'm making tomorrow is actually what if Deku was the son of Dante and Bayonetta. So I hope you're gonna get ready for that guys. So bye bye.